is a best of 3 series, so if Tough takes this next one, then they'll knock it out and they will be our EU victors. But Spice Boys still have a chance to bring it back, right?
Well, if you could see a little to the back where the camera is and just under us, there's a road. I really like to take the longer route if you're spawning from the high side of the map, so the north side, and come around right instead of funneling into some of these buildings. But as you come in from that side, which would be the Charlie side of the map, you can use a lot of those buildings like to link back down into that Bravo area.
So that was what I was going to speak about too, Grind. It's like so many tight angles and actually a lot of areas where there's so many different lines of sight to any one position. Maps like these, when I've been playing the game, are so difficult for a noob like me because there's so many areas that you don't know that you can be seen from, right? It's those long corridors or weird little peekable angles where you're just like moving between one building and you think, oh, well, it's just an intersection of like, a T intersection of 3 different walkways, but no, there's actually like 12 different ways for someone to pick you off as you just try and zip your way between 2 buildings. It can be really difficult, so it really takes a lot of tactical knowledge on this map and an extra level of communication for these squads to really make those call-outs be clean and know exactly what they're looking at and call out their kills, because you can't be complacent when taking these tight corners. And the action is ready for our second match. Let's get right into the game, guys.
Yeah, these teams are fanning out here, and both teams really we're seeing Spice Boys heavily favoring this Bravo site early on, whereas Tough is starting to try and take they're spread out a little bit more. But both teams are really here taking up positions around these buildings. There's one member of Tough trying to guard this Charlie site, but all of Spice Boys are ready for an assault here on Bravo. One member is starting to creep onto that location there, trying to stay safe here. There's Zanorski on C, but Weltrum looking at this Bravo site. Fishscale on the outside, he's already found one. He took down Norte, and that's huge. We've been talking about the kind of impact that Norte usually has for his team, and he goes down early in round 1.
Yeah, we'll see if that gets everybody else motivated to do their fallen comrade right here in this game. See if they can get the win.
Well, Kororo does find a revenge kill onto Weltrum. Oof, Levels gets taken down, so the star player is gone for both sides, but Kororo all of a sudden all by himself in a 1v3 here. Slowly walking up to this Bravo site. Oh, does he hear the... Oh, he does hear those footsteps. He knows there's a player there. Spots one in the window. He finds the kill onto Fishscale. Still the member in the window that he's got to be careful of, and he's in a 1v2, so somebody could be coming up behind him at any moment. He finds a kill though. Now it's a 1v1. Zanorski, he was the one guarding Charlie, and he's actually going to go over to Alpha, try and steal a cap and get the respawn in.
Yeah, he's about got Bravo there. Maybe he can bring back his teammates to see what happens here. They're about to get that second cap as well, it looks like. Oh, and he did.
And it looks like they're just going to give up Alpha. They're going to go for Charlie, though, knowing that Zanorski has to stay on Alpha, waiting for his teammates to come back. Oh, but this is a dangerous position here for Kororo right now. He's on this Charlie spot. They all know he's there. They know he's probably alone as well because it's so far from that spawn point.
Yeah, coming back in. Charlie, I don't know if they'll get that by the time runs out there for Spice Boys or not. We'll see what happens.
Ooh. And how about that? Spice Boys coming out strong here and taking round 1 after facing such a difficult loss in game 1.
Yeah, that's got to be a good morale builder for them, coming in, second match, first game of that match, getting the win. That's good stuff right there. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Yeah, and this one is definitely going to be a fun one. It looks like it's such a larger map. There aren't a lot of open spaces, but what I love is that Bravo point specifically is so open on both sides. You really have to take strong positions and get ready for those angles. Spice Boys, they actually got caught off guard a little bit early in that round, but they figured out a way to make it work off the back of 3 kills from Kororo.
Yeah, and I remember seeing last week Zanorski, doing a couple of things for Tough here too. Maybe this is a more even matched map for both teams. We could see that happening here as we watch, and that might put Tough more in a bind. If they did have the advantage in that previous map.
It's almost odd how slow the gameplay is between these two teams. Firefight, usually such a fast-paced mode, you can't have a moment to take a breath. But these teams both methodical right now, waiting for a mistake. And there it is. Squishy gets taken down, but Norte goes down as well.
Yeah, you nailed that, Cool J. It is. I mean, even though the matches are very short, this feeling of this game is slowed way down. A little more calculated, as Superman mentioned here earlier before the start of this match. Waiting for those lines of sight to open up and get guys in windows and whatnot.
Ooh. Mensch almost goes down there just trying to toss a nade out, and now all of a sudden finds him by himself in a 1v3. Oh, he drops on Zanorski and takes him down. That one was a jump scare. Now this is interesting. I was expecting him to just go make a break for Charlie because he knows both members are on this Bravo site. He's still going to try and play for it, and it's not going to work out. Flebbles says, thank you very much. I'll take this round from you. Tie it right back up there. Flebbles found 2 kills in that round. He's already got 4, continuing some of that consistent play that we saw from him in game 1.
Yeah, 1-1. Would be amazing, man, if some of these games go the distance today. It's a lot of action to be had, everybody, for sure. That was it was a good round. We'll see if Spice Boys can keep that camaraderie, camaraderie going. They must be having a lot of good comms on the mics. Like I said earlier and before, I'd love to hear that chatter. It would be really fun to hear that. See how these teams work.
Yeah, I think the comms are really important, and I'm impressed with Spice Boys, their ability to keep it going after that tough loss. Look at this smoke coming out here onto Bravo site, denying so much visibility, denying so much position as well. Question is, who's going to take bigger advantage of it? Pushing around this angle, Flebbles finds a kill onto Shifty. Now he's trying to make his way through here, take some more aggressive positioning. Trying to see if he can spot someone out.
Yeah, that building off into the left where he was at in Bravo is a really good spot. It gives you a good overview. You can sneak around. There's a rock and a staircase around the other end that gives you a lower level look too.
Morco here on the Bravo site, trying to capture it for Spice Boys. Flebbles, though, he's in behind him, and I don't think Spice Boys are aware. Is he aware of the positions, though? It seems like he is, as he's making a way into the building. May be able to catch someone off guard. Shoots him in the back. That's Norte down. Flebbles getting the best of him this time around. Seemed like he spotted out that other member there. He knows there's one close. Oh, no! That was not the time to reload. He gets taken down.
Yeah, that was a good attempt by Flebbles there. He just literally did what I was speaking about, that building. He went in there and tried to take out and went like for the... I knew a guy was below me shot, but didn't quite get the beat on him in time before he got dropped back. That was I like that.
Now here we are late in the round, not a lot of time left to go. Tough, they are down in numbers, but they are starting to cap on Alpha, and it does not end well. Zanorski gets taken down, Squishy in a 1v5 now. And he gets spotted as well. Loses quite a bit of health there. And there we go, Spice Boys. Round 1 was not a fluke. They're going to keep it going. They want to take this game back and bring the fight to Tough.
Yeah, they're not letting go of that first loss easily there. Coming back every time. Let's see if they can do 2 in a row here. Keep up that momentum. And I don't know about you, Cool J, but have you noticed this round Spice Boys is hanging on to those grenades a little longer. Seems to be paying off for them.
Yeah, I know you love that grenade play, and it does seem to really have a great effect. I mean, obviously, we've seen some teams like Molat, they had just such devastating early grenade throws where they were regularly able to get 1 or 2 kills just tossing them out on those early locations. Oh, this time around, Spice Boys using 3 early nades.
Yeah, just letting them fly there on that left side of the map.
It's an interesting setup this time around from Tough. They don't have a lot of presence on the site itself. They've chosen to instead kind of send a couple almost strike teams to each side of the map. They've got 2 on this outside here and 2 on the inside. Flebbles is so close to this enemy gamer inside the house here. Trying to shoot him through the wall. Doesn't quite land it.
Yeah, some of those teams, if you're going to run out with another guy, I'd like to see them stay a little tighter. Like I've seen a couple of like doubles from Tough now and again, and the other guy's guarding the other guy's back as they're pushing through the buildings and corners. You know, you get too far away, and even on the mic, comms are no good sometimes.
Was that a shot through the wall? I mean, absolutely ridiculous stuff there from Flebbles. He just flicked right onto him. Gets taken down though, and Norte gonna take down Zanorski and secure victory for security. 3-1 now for Spice Boys, and they've been looking like a totally different team so far here on this new map.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, they're doing really well. They're got good momentum built up. We'll see if they can get into Tough's head here and maybe make it even in the best of 3 and bring it to a 3rd matchup.
Well, we're ready to get underway here with round 5. There's only 2 rounds left in this half before we swap sides. Weltram Wolf looking here to go under towards this Bravo site. We've seen him take that low ground position a lot, getting an early nade going out. That's actually the smoke grenade that they've been throwing pretty consistently, trying to block this angle here. And now they're going to take full advantage. He's got the gas mask. He's going to push through the smoke. Are they aware that this aggression is coming? Is he going to get spotted? You know, he takes 1 out. He does get traded back, but that early aggression may have secured everything they needed on this Tough side to get a Bravo take. We'll see. But actually, Spice Boys are the ones starting to capture.
It's just about to mention Spice Boys were up in men, but they're down 1 now, even with Tough at -1 as well.
Door opened. Flebbles, he's sitting here, he's waiting. And he is able to catch him out. Fishskill gets Kororo at almost the exact same time, and just like that, this round turns into a disaster for Spice Boys. Morco, the only one left, and he gets taken down. That is the kind of gameplay that we've been used to seeing from Tough. Kills in quick succession all over the map. Incredible execution, and Flebbles finding 2 of his own there to get a victory and bring it to 3-2.
Flebbles, that's a name we've been seeing in the last couple of rounds too, a lot there for Tough.
Yeah, absolutely. Flebbles, I mean, Norte is to Spice Boys what Flebbles is to Tough. He is the star. He's the ringleader. He's 11-3. I mean, absolutely nutty what he's done. He's leading the entire lobby despite the fact that his team is losing.
Yeah, and it's hard, you know, not that I'm specifically saying to carry, but you really need, you know, every guy to at least get 1 on his way out. If he can even be a K for a K, you know, from the other squad, at least you're taking 1 guy out of the mix. And that really matters in this, you know, small amount of time you have in firefight here.
There's another one from Flebbles. Shifty was trying to catch him off guard, but couldn't quite make it happen. I will say, despite Spice Boys having a strong showing so far, Norte hasn't really shown up like he did in the first game.
Yeah, that's a great point, Cool J. He might be thinking something different in his head and just keeps getting caught, trying to transition to a place or during his move. Who knows what's happening right now?
Kororo here looking into the house. He's going to toss a nade onto Bravo, which is starting to get capped by this tough squad. Kororo does spot him out, but doesn't quite get the kill. Oh, and he looks away at the wrong moment. Heard a footstep behind him, and that is all tied up at the end of the half, 3-3. And we will switch sides going forward. And what do you think? Do you think Tough can keep up this momentum, or do you think Spice Boys can finish the job?
Well, this last round ended a little bit quicker than that matchup before the two. But to speak to what you're saying, it seems like the momentum Tough carried that last match in the previous one. Kind of, I don't know if you'd agree with me, kind of steamrolled right over that second win for Spice Boys. The way it came on for him just seemed quite much more, not much more dominant,
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. They really looked like they were returning to the kind of play we saw from them in that first map on Ministry.
Yeah, I totally agree. It looked almost just like that.
Now he's going to try and rush through the smoke again. Are they going to expect it this time, though? He's not going to go as aggressive as before. But he takes an early position on Bravo, and they're getting that early capture almost halfway to taking this one. Is Spice Boys, actually. Spice Boys setting up the same smoke we saw Tough doing. Ooh, and just catches out Weltrum there.
Yeah, I was just about to say that about the smoke. It's good use of it. And a lot of that, keep in mind out there, is down below is just cover. And you can knock off guys just by shooting right through that tin. So
yeah, we've seen that many times, guys getting shot through that wall. We saw Flubbles earlier with the vac shot right through the wall, flicking onto somebody. Incredible game sense from him. And now Zanorski is actually on this Charlie site. I guess with the numbers advantage that they have right now, you can definitely, take that kind of play.
yeah, and just a short round for Spice Boys. There's a couple of guys holding some good numbers on the team, and it looks like they just lost one man down there right as I was speaking about them.
I'm not sure what Shifty's plan is here. Well, now I guess he was trying to go and maybe get a cap to get a respawn in, but now that the capture has come in for Tough, finds himself in a 1v5. He gets taken down, and Tough takes the first round of the second half there, now leading 4-3 after that slow start.
Yeah, they've got a lot of work ahead of them right now, Spice Boys. It was really, me, I might be a little biased here too with me just wanting to see if they go all the way, but it's not that I didn't know Tough like we all knew earlier. There's just it looks like they're really getting in sync now, and just a lot of momentum behind their gameplay right now.
Yeah, and a lot of it is behind Fish Scale and Flebbles. You just saw it there on the scoreboard. Fish Scale 10-4, Flebbles 13-4.
Yeah.
Those two both playing incredibly well. Fish Scale was actually a key to their last round victory. Now coming forward here, Spice Boys trying to see if they can make something happen, even it back up here. Shifty. He's gotten into a bit of a shifty position, but it seems like Flevels is aware that he's there. Trying to play it safe right now. He's going to close that doorway and then kick it down. Just having a little bit of fun.
Yeah, it seemed he was trying to make a little noise to draw that other guy out, but he wasn't having any. He was staying put, waiting for the other team to make the move.
And now Flubbles thinks that angle is safe, but Shifty is still here. Oh, and Shifty gets the drop on him. He pushes through and takes him down. Good stuff there from the Spice Boys. Now Shifty, well, looked like he had an opportunity to maybe take some more aggressive positioning, but he just backed off. And we see Fishscale on the site here. See if it can make something happen. Norte, we haven't said his name much, but he just found a kill onto Zanorski. And he's pretty far away from the rest of the squad here. He's going towards this alpha site, trying to see if he can't get the respawn for his team. Squishy's going back to try and defend. Meanwhile, Weltram Wolf here on the Bravo site finds an incredible shot onto Kororo. Now we're in a 2v2. There's some incredible pressure on both of these sites. Tough in this mid-round situation. It is not ideal for them, but they are figuring out how to make plays happen.
We'll see that. He's being really patient back there. Turn his back. Turn his back.
How many times have we seen that where Spice Boys, they look away from the angle at just the wrong moment? It has just not been their day today.
Yeah, squat down and back away. Squat down and back away. Stay close to those walls. That's especially if you don't have any of your teammates up, and you never want to assume he's watching your six or your backside when you're in this game. But when you're all alone, you always got to remember to turn around. But it can be tough when you're here in the playoffs. Remember everything. These guys are, going at it pretty fast and hard.
All right, now we're get set and ready to go here in round 9. Tough is getting closer and closer to that victory. Spice Boys, they had a strong start, but they need a strong finish if they don't want to get eliminated here.
Yeah, strategies wise, he's really got to do something different here.
Lots of nades flying through, shots all over the place. Oh, and Flebbles, he says he is the king of this house. He takes one down on the site, and then Shifty trying to flank him gets taken down as well. A quick 2K from him. Ooh.
Yeah, getting up into those high teens and kills for both those guys for Tough today. Doing really well.
Kororo, though, did find a nade onto Flebbles, and now Norte, he is still alive. Kororo has been playing well so far today. He's 8-1 or 8-7 on this map. Norte, we talked about it a little bit. He really hasn't woken up so far. Oh, he just missed through the wall, but he is able to find the shot anyway. But now Fishscale takes him down. Oh, did Norte just get... Norte got the capture on Alpha, and now the respawns are all in for Spice Boys. There's the
good.
capture for Bravo too, Fishscale. Now we're back to 5-on-5. What do you think's gonna happen in this next minute, Sultan?
I like the tide they got going here on Tough, way to come back in it, but it's looking like maybe I don't know. I think I don't want to. You put my feet to the fire here, Cool J. I gotta guess all the time. I don't know. This is just a nice back and forth. It was good to see that reset and bring all the other boys back in for Spice Boys there. Kept the time going a little bit longer, but we're about less than a half minute now. Here, the way it sits, it could be Tough's win again.
Oh no. And it's incredible. Spice Boys, it looked like they were going to get that capture from Norte and then pull that round out. But somehow Tough finds a cap of their own and pulls it out yet again, time after time. Tough finding a way to win. Now 6-3. Tough is on a match point here. And they are looking to be our EU champions here if they can take this victory.
Yeah, that'll be, just like a sweet topping on the cake for them throughout the whole tournament. If they come out on top. I don't know how much one of the other sides for the EU knows about them, but if they continue through, they got their work cut out for them.
Right, and we're underway here. All of the pressure right now is on Spice Boys to make a play happen. The smoke coming through. They're pushing onto this Bravo site. They're pushing heavy onto it. They've got 3 members on it this time around. Shifty here in the house. He's not going to play aggressive onto Flebbles this time. Oh, but Flebbles is playing aggressive. Flebbles? Look at him pushing over onto the site here. And he was right in front of the window. He was just betting that Shifty wouldn't peek.
Yeah, that basically shoulder to shoulder there with your enemy.
And this round has been back and forth. Spice Boys has taken this challenge. They know they're on match point, and they are going hard right now. I don't know. Fish Scale, just incredible stuff from him. Just knows where everyone is. Oh, and there it is. Kills after kill after kill. Tough not giving Spice Boys a chance to breathe there, and they take the victory here 7-3.